So before we begin, I wanted to share something important with you first. You being here today, you are being activated. This is an activation video. You clicked on this video, the activation has begun. Now, this is in preparation for January 11th, 11/11 portal. We just stepped into a 9-year cycle. This is important because this is where you're experiencing an activation within your binary codes that is taking your soul to its highest destiny. I had to make some notes because I wanted to make sure I didn't forget to share what I need to share today. So January 11th isn't just a date, it's a code, and it's connecting you to the November 11th portal. So we've got a mirroring of portals happening this year. Okay, so trust that you're here for a purpose and a reason. You're receiving this message because your soul needs it at this time. So we're going to pull some cards and get right into it. Welcome in, my beautiful Aquarius friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're going to start with a Starlight frequency oracle. This is a message coming to you directly from the stars, the planets, and the universe. So we are getting equilibrium. Okay, and we've got a beta fish here. You may have seen one. This is a confirmation. This is a sign for you. And the message is your experience is complete. Process it without judgment. Allow your mind to return to point zero, back to balance. So once again, Aquarius, your experience is complete. Process it without judgment. Allow your mind to return to point zero and back to balance. We've stepped into a new 9-year cycle, and Spirit is encouraging you to get back into equilibrium within yourself. Okay, so this is a very powerful message. Fish are going to be signs around you. Okay, so and the number 26 is a light code number frequency that is connecting you to this message today. So we're going to pull 3 tarot cards and see what else your soul needs to hear. So Page of Wands. This is the beginning. Okay, so January the 11th, again, one of the greatest codes, portals on this planet. And you are connected to the energy it is bringing into your life. And what it's doing is opening a new timeline. Okay, so this is the beginning, and they want you to adopt a beginner's mindset here, Aquarius. Next, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So this is going to be that 9-year cycle of growth and expansion in your life. Community, connection, teamwork that makes the dream work. Okay, so you're meant to work with other people. So 3 of Pentacles, and we also have the energy of the Death card. This is death, rebirth. Some of you may have gone through a 9-year cycle where things had been really challenging or difficult, or perhaps it was just last year. You are coming out of this energy now. You're about to step into something new. So this, again, they keep saying this is the beginning for you, right? So you are back to point zero. So they need you to bring yourself back to balance. All right, so this is something that you can implement on January the 11th. Okay, staying in alignment with this equilibrium that entire day. Now, this is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy of death intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. This feels like an intense energy, but it actually isn't. I feel this is that completion, and this is you riding out with victory. This is the energy of the horse, and we are stepping into the year of the horse this year. So the horse year is actually supporting you. This is a really good thing, a really amazing experience for you. I don't know how else to describe it. So Before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all have a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So we've got more light codes, number frequencies coming in. So we have the number 11, 3, and the number 13. Okay, so you might be seeing these numbers around, either individually or as a part of a sequence somewhere. It's connecting you to this portal. Okay, so we're going to start here with the Page of Wands. This is a new experience that has opened up for you. So you were in a cycle that closed on December the 31st, and quietly this new energy has replaced it. So those of you that are spiritually in tune, I feel you felt the shift happen. You felt it within you first, and then you're starting to now see the changes that are subtly happening, the way that the universe is responding to you. This is your energy that is now going to create a ripple effect, a shock wave into the world. And what they're showing me is there is this connection to the November 11th portal. So this alignment, this harmony, this like coming together of energy is sparking this like powerful ignition within your soul. It's like pressing buttons and turning on what was laying dormant. It's dormant in you because it's a power that you have. So it's being turned on now. So I feel for a lot of you, you are stepping into 2026 on a completely different vibration and frequency, a different kind of a mindset. This is where the adoption of a beginner's mindset is coming in. So you're finding yourself doing things different than you did in the last few years. And this shift has happened within you gradually. So you might notice this as you're moving through your life's experience. And Spirit is actually bringing this into your awareness because they want you to know how far you've come. So over the next 9 years, there is something very powerful happening for you. There's something manifesting. These are going to be some of the greatest years of your life, Aquarius. This is what they're saying, the beginning of them, right? So they want you to prepare and get ready. They want you to not be afraid to make mistakes or fail here. So these failures and mistakes are growth opportunities. Right? So I don't know why the world has told us that mistakes and failures are a bad thing. They're actually not. They're opportunities for us to grow. It's kind of like we dust ourselves off, like, okay, that didn't work. And we just move forward and past that. Sometimes we can tend to carry the heaviness and the baggage of it. And here it's clear this person isn't carrying anything. They've chosen to walk this path, claimed this energy, and now they're starting on this. So the way this has started for me in my own life, I'm going to give you an example of the Page of Wands, is me now doing exercise every single day. I don't care how I'm feeling. I'm going to show up. And I'm just going to continue doing this. And because we have this portal, I'm going to commit myself now to do this up until November. I don't care what is going on, right? I mean, unless I'm sick, I'm going to take care of myself, but I'm committing and devoting myself to this. And what's happening is there's like the beginning and the completion. So I'm seeing myself already in the completion. It's really weird. It's hard for me to describe it, but it's like a mirror reflection of it. You're going to become aware of this. Now, the other thing that they're encouraging you to do here is, they're encouraging you because this is important. It's going to unblock you, is to walk into your life open and receptive, to receive. Okay, so I feel this is for a lot of the signs out there where they're encouraging you to accept the compliments, accept the gratitude from others, to also give, but also receive it, because sometimes we don't allow ourselves to receive it because of whatever reasoning, whatever history or conditioning, right? Whatever it is, allow yourself to be open to receive, especially on January the 11th. That's going to be an important day for you to align, right? This is why you're here. We are now preparing for that day. There's a ripple effect, a shock wave being sent out into the world that is coming back. Okay, so They want you to lighten the load. They want you to take off all of that weight and step into this day playful, you know, open, curious, exploring, right? Not letting the things that were once bothering us, stressing us out, making us worry, the thoughts, let's clear all of that just on this day. And then see the next day if we can carry that same energy and continue doing that as far as we can, right? So that is the Page of Wands. It's the way that you are showing up in your world as well, Aquarius. Like, what's the energy that you are sharing in the world that's coming through you? It's through your mind, through your heart, and through your actions, right? So this is the alignment. This is that centered energy. This is the activation, right? This is a confirmation of the activation happening. So I'm seeing a burst, and they're showing me starburst candy. I don't know if you've seen those commercials where they actually burst out of the package. That's what they're showing me. So maybe you saw that recently, or you've been eating some starburst. But I'm getting the energy of starburst, and now they're sharing stardust. So there's stardust falling, especially through this portal. I'm seeing gold and silver as the colors it's bringing, and they feel like strings of stars. To me, these are the strings of abundance. They're falling down. These are seeds. They're connecting with you, activating parts of you, your DNA, your binary codes, right? And they're there for you to receive and then plant seeds. This is how I'm seeing them coming in. And the feeling of this, they're sharing the feeling of this. It's warm, it is comforting, it feels safe when you're within this experience. There are synchronicities and number codes that you're going to see. So the first one was 26. We also have the numbers that are through the cards. And I'm also getting angel numbers like 1111, right? That's going to be one that is instantly letting you know that you're connected to everything, right? That you don't have to stress or worry. You're in alignment. You're exactly where you're meant to be. So you're going to see a lot of number frequencies and light codes, and spirit animals are coming forward. This is a connection to the spiritual realm. This just lets you know when you're within the experience that you're connected to spirit. Now, connection, right? Your relationships, the people that you surround yourself with are valuable. This is where you're really going to see the growth is when you're not drained by the energies around you, not distracted or feeling not good about yourself within the experience you're having because who you are surrounded by. So again, on January the 11th, spend time with those that uplift your spirit. Do something that, you know, makes your heart sing. Something creative, something fun, something playful. Now, you're meant to work with others. You're going to find that there's more people around you this year. Maybe indirectly, like they're in the public as you're walking to the grocery store, you're finding that the grocery store is a little bit more busy than normal. You're just seeing more people around. This is the energy I'm feeling. And what they're doing is they're connecting you to a soul tribe. So there's a soul tribe coming in for you. And I'm already seeing you within this like circle of energy with others, joining forces for the greater good. So there's this elevation collectively happening between you and others. I want you to pay attention to this. So like-minded people, you know, where the energy is uplifting on both ends, they're mirroring one another. This is January 11th and November the 11th, right? So there's a mirroring of energy. So this is where you help support a really good friend and you have a good connection with them and vice versa. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels good. It's comfortable. It's at peace. That is what you want to surround yourself with, especially connections and especially on this day. All right. And creativity, networking, you know, allowing your mind to express itself. Communication is going to be a superpower for you. Right? Through equilibrium, remember, you want to be yourself. You want to speak your truth, feel your truth, and share your truth and just be that truth. This is what I'm seeing here with this. And stronger connections are being built here. There's something that, I don't know if you're working on a project and you're working with others, Aquarius. This could be like your family experience. There's growth coming in. There may be an addition of an animal. It could be a fish. Maybe you're thinking about adopting a betta fish, or maybe you have one in your home. But I'm seeing growth here, like someone moving into your house, you connecting with a new group of friends. You know, someone feels more like family than they ever did, right? These kinds of feelings. Pay attention to those, and recognition. You are being seen. You are being heard. Your voice has power. And this power is something that you're going to experience over this next 9-year cycle. All right. So I feel that you are overcoming any kind of fears that are in the way of you expressing yourself. Confidence is building here as well. And whatever experience you've had in the past year or the past 9 to 13 years is what they're sharing here. Death is definitely coming in. So perhaps you've experienced death of a family member, a loved one, someone close to you, and you've been in an experience of grief. I don't think grief ever leaves you. It stays with you. It's just you learn to create a relationship, a healthy one, right? Where you're not, I don't know how to describe it. I feel it's different for each and every one of us. We have our own experience with grief, sadness. I'm definitely feeling this out there for sure coming in. It is something that you're not overcoming. It is something that you are arriving at. This is what I'm getting here through the death card. You're arriving here. And as you're here, there's almost like this different kind of a relationship. It's new, right? This is the new, territory, uncharted territory you're about to walk. And a lot of expansion and growth that is happening here through this, right? I'm seeing like dry flowers. I don't know if any of you, I used to dry flowers, roses, when I was younger in my teenage years. And I used to tie them on a string and then hang them upside down and just leave them there until I had a whole bunch. And then I would make these like beautiful bouquets. And, my friends would do that. So there's this like beautiful, creative, connected community energy where everyone would show their creations and we would, give each other compliments. It was very inspiring to me, right? And there was no hate there. That's the thing. There was no hate. Everybody was on the same page. It was just something we did. It was fun. And we got to see all of these creations. So I'm seeing this like, I don't know, this like realigning, this connection, this creativity that is coming out of something that could have stayed a bad experience, right? There is this rebirth that is happening here. You're now stepped into this rebirth. Something has shifted. That weight, that energy has dissolved one layer at a time. And for some of you, this just might be that one layer that is peeling away. And you're now stepping into this more fresher energy. This experience is a part of your soul's evolution, Aquarius. All right, there are experiences that each of us are meant to go through, and each of us have gone through many different experiences, but also similar ones. So I feel some of you have a message out there. You're meant to express within your community. And here we have a community, our comment section. So maybe there's something that you have on your heart that you wanted to share that might help another soul here today. So feel free to do that in the comment section. And they're saying there's a new day. The sun is rising again. The light is coming back into your life. The darkness was there for you to reconnect, to realign, and come back to point zero, right? So this is what I'm seeing here with this. Again, they're saying your experience is complete. Process it without judgment. Allow your mind to return to point zero and back to balance. What I'm seeing is some Hindi films that I've watched years and years ago when I was young. I'm super into reincarnation movies, so anything Bollywood related, Hollywood related with reincarnation, I love it. I'm getting reincarnation coming through, or something coming back full circle here with this. You're going to become aware of it, and if you do become aware of it, share it and express that. Speaking it out loud or sharing it and not keeping it in is also doing something here. So I'm getting journaling as a practice for you on January the 11th as an energy that you can put out into the world or even share with someone in your community, perhaps as a message. And fear, nightmares, not being able to sleep at night. This is something Spirit is encouraging some of you to actually get looked at. This feels like an energy that is coming up because it needs to be cleared, but it may need additional support. So the journaling really helps. In my own life, for me, the death card energy is me diving into now another mentorship to learn more about the cards. And currently I want to deepen my knowledge of the Marielle Tarot and, get into that realm and see what messages I can bring forth to you and share with you in my practice through this energy of getting into and clearing the old. It's like I'm coming back to point zero, pretending like I don't even know what the cards mean and sinking into something else. And then once I'm done that, I'm able to integrate it and express it in my own interpretation in the way that I experience it, right? So there's like a new interpretation here for you energetically that is happening here. So that is the energy of the death. And again, you are stepping into this brand new year. There's a renewal that is happening, a lot of loving energy coming in. I'm also seeing like a rose with thorns. There's some sort of like metaphor here with the rose that I feel some of you have on your mind that you can share with us in the comment section below, because I feel that is also a message that is coming in. I'm getting purity, cleansing, renewal, detox. Perhaps you're detoxing at this time, right? So there's a spirit animal that is guiding you at this time as well, from January the 11th up until November the 11th. All right, so let's see what animal is supporting you and what their message for you is. So we have the polar bear. Have you seen one recently? This is a confirmation, this is a sign, and if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now and you're going to see one. So solitude, friendship, strength, and resilience is a message they're bringing forward. And the number 3. Okay, so another light code number frequency. So let's see what the polar bear wants to share. All right. Weaving the elements of water and air, of sun and moon, of yin and yang. Oh, oops, that's not the one, sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, so amidst the pressures and extremes of daily life, sometimes we can lose sight of where we are going. Polar bear brings you the gift of inner strength and the ability to move with great power and intelligence beyond what may have limited you in the past into the full experience of that which calls you now. Step forward with confidence and determination. Polar bear brings the gift of resilience, driven by a purity of spirit that focuses not on the obstacles, but on the higher vision of the ultimate outcome you are seeking. Polar bear says, speak your truth and find constructive ways to express the emotions that rise within you. His message is to hold strong to what you know while remaining flexible and open to what emerges. Find the balance between the extremes by walking your journey long enough to let which no longer serves you fall away and melt back into the sea. Sometimes your growth calls for solitude and quiet introspection. Sometimes your heart yearns to come together in communion with another. Sometimes you must conserve your energy, and sometimes you must leap with full, unbridled expression in the pursuit of your dreams. Wherever you find yourself presently, polar bear comes as an ally, guiding you to the heart center of your own inner strength. Take time to walk with polar bear. Measure your approach and gather your energy close. When the moment comes to move towards your goal, you will do so with absolute clarity and power. So I do have an affirmation for you today, so feel free to write this down and use it. I am anchored in my center and aligned with my purpose. When I am still, I am quiet within. When I move with great power. I am purity in motion, endurance in the night. I am inner strength and wisdom in full expression of my light. So once again, I am anchored in my center and aligned with my purpose. When I am still, I am quiet within. When I move with great power. I am purity in motion, endurance in the night. I am inner strength and wisdom and full expression of my light. So I love this for you. It is such a powerful message and affirmation today. So let's pull an angel number now to close and seal your reading today. So look at that. We have 888, wielding power. You're incredibly strong, Aquarius, and they want you to apply this power, this strength. You're going to see the rewards for your efforts. You have limitless energy. Use it wisely. Building wealth. This is what you're here to do, and taking the right action. We have a lot of golden energy coming in for you, so receive that. Wear gold if you can. I've been wearing this 1111 portal energy, the gold and the silver. These are the pendants at Sacred Haven that my daughter and I are offering to you. We've come up with this creation, so you can find the link in the description box below, but gold and silver energy, everyone. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial Collection. These are zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today, you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now, I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today, so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection, and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashley from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever, and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal, that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.